So I think that you're being brainwashed into being a doomer, especially if you're Gen Z. I think it's any generation really. Especially if you're online, you're kind of brainwashed to be this guy, and it's almost scandalous nowadays to say that you like life and that you are hopeful about the future. Almost like if you say that to someone, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're delusional." There's so many things you can be cynical on, right? Oh, the collapse of civilization. Oh, AI. Oh man, jobs. Oh man, money, property. I can't afford a house. Oh my, fuck those people. If you're one of those people, get the fucking parasite out of your mind. In many such situations, you could be right. Like, hey, you can look at the trends data and be like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna be able to afford a house or whatever. And you might be right. Still shouldn't be a doomer. You would be in the best position possible to not be this guy. And the reason why is because you can be 100% right and be a doomer, or you can be 100% right and be optimistic. And the optimistic guy will live a happier life. And what do I mean by that? There's this specific meme, or I guess not a meme, it's just a photo. Two people could be looking at the same exact thing, right? And they would both be right. It's just a matter of perspective. And so the same can be said about being a doomer. Like, you can fucking give all the points in the world on why we should be fucking scared of the future, and you could be right, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna let you dictate what I think reality is. And that doesn't mean you should reposition yourself or to mitigate that risk. This whole concept of the Pygmalion effect, I talked about this in a video like a while ago, but it's the same thing of like self-fulfilling prophecy. What you believe will happen will tend to happen, because what you focus on, you will bring into your life. And this is not like some woo-woo like bullshit. This is real. This is very, very real, okay? Example, I expect people to just be, I just think that people are naturally good. I'm naturally very trusting of others. I think that people have good intentions, and I haven't really been fucked over once. And even if I were to get fucked over, that would be fine. I think that I'm hoping to be fucked over, just so I know who to have in my life, who to not have in my life. Another way of looking at it could be like, I should never be trusting of others in case they hurt me. Well, then you just close yourself off to life. Why the fuck would you close off your heart to other people? That's like living your whole life being afraid of getting your heart broke, so you never actually love anyone. Like, how sad of an existence is that? The same can be said of just basic trusting of others. People think I'm like way too optimistic sometimes, but in my reality, even if I were to get fucked over, that would be fine, because that would just show who not to trust. And that's just one example. You could take this in any which way. Let's say you think that the future is going to be bad. Well, you could be right, but is having a negative outlook on life conducive to like a successful life? I don't think so. I think successful people are open to opportunities. If you think that the future is fucking amazing and that there's going to be all types of opportunities in the world, you're going to be more open to finding those. And they're going to come across into your life. You're actually going to jump on opportunities that come into your life because you're going to be open to it. I could go on and on, but the key fact is that your beliefs shape your reality. And so I'm saying all this because I believe that the doomer is someone who just fell victim to the negative beliefs. I can almost guarantee if someone's like very fearful or think that the future is bleak, they probably have a very high amount of screen time. Like, they're probably on their phone a lot, because to have that sort of belief, it's not you came out of the womb being pessimistic. No, it got programmed into you. Other people, the internet, your algorithm is feeding you what it wants you to think of reality. It's fucking obvious. There's trillions of dollars being planted in social media to get you to buy stuff, to get you to feel a certain way, to make you think a certain way. But I don't think that you should outsource your worldview to your feed. That's like a one-way ticket to having a miserable life. When I look at someone who's a doomer, I just look at them as a mentally weak person who didn't set up filters for what they let into their belief system and how they view their life. Your worldview should not be dictated by the fucking news. You're gonna end up miserable, you're gonna end up poor, and you're gonna end up fucking unhealthy and just a fucking horrible existence. Just stop. You know that social media is distorting your view on reality, and yet you're gonna fucking think that whatever view you have on reality is your own. No, it's not, man. It got implanted into you. Thoughts are being bombarded into you all the time, bro. And so you gotta get that shit out of your head. Actually, like, take this as a matter of like life or death, because your future depends on it. For real. It really does. Whatever your life is right now is a result of all the thoughts and beliefs you had previous. And if you expect bad things to happen, they will tend to happen more often than not. And if you expect good things to happen, you're gonna laser on to the good things in life. It doesn't get more basic than that, and I don't think that you have to fucking get a double-blind study to understand your outlook affects your life. In here, this talks about it in a scientific way of like, oh, let's say you think people are inherently good and have good intentions. Well, you'll treat them better than someone who you're distrusting of. And because you treat them better, they will probably treat you better. They'll probably look at you in a better light, and they'll treat you better. And then that just reinforces how you view them. And so it goes on. And that doesn't just go to people, that goes, again, with your mindset on money, on the future, on the health, on your health. You can be educated and realize there are people plotting against you, yet you don't have to fall into the negative belief that the future is bleak. Don't become mentally destroyed by things outside of yourself. Also understand that there are so many things outside of your control. And I think if you're on your phone a lot, or just if you consume the news, you start to think that you're just this small thing that has no control, because you're getting hit with all these news and all these information that you have no control over. But you neglect to think of all the many things that you do have within your control, like your own fucking life, like your own belief systems, like the actions you take today and tomorrow. Those you have fully in control, and yet you're being taught that you have none. So first step also is just a plain old gratitude for life. Like, let's get back to loving life. I Googled, what is the chances of you being alive right now? And this is just the number, okay? It's basically, the chance of you being alive right now is almost impossible. The fact that you have consciousness right now, you're watching this video, is a fucking gift beyond a gift. Like, how fucking lucky are you that you and not another sperm is experiencing this video right now? You tend to forget that. And you can't be grateful and cynical at the same time. It's an understanding that you're alive right now and you're on this planet for such a short amount of time. You hear this a lot from people who had near-death experiences, where it's like, in that moment when they think they're gonna die, they actually wake up and they realize, holy fuck, I've been tricked. This whole time I was tricked. I was negative, I was angry at this person, and I realized it never fucking mattered. I got fucking tricked. The only things that mattered in life was like being loving and being my impact on other people, like all these basic shit, being alive, enjoying life. And you don't have to have that realization when you're about to die. You can have that realization right now, today, that life is precious, that your life is amazing. You can make it a heaven on earth if you decide to be. And that's why I love people like Jesus, right? Like, he died forgiving the people that were hating on him, basically, that were killing him, that were torturing him. Because it's a basic belief, I think, of Christianity, that you're taking all this negativity and you're deciding not to take it on and spread out more negativity, which is most of the world. You're deciding to take it on and transmute it into positivity and not let it basically be a conduit for all the negativity around you, and not let it spread out, because you're deciding to be that proactive force of goodness and being in love. Because it's so easy to be spiteful and hateful and fearful and to just live that way. It takes a fucking mental strength to just decide, like, I'm gonna love one another. I'm gonna love people that don't love me. I'm not gonna have any fear of the future because I believe that I have some agency. So moving away from all the religious talk, the point being is that you have to understand you're being brainwashed right now on your screen time or whatever to be fucking a doomer, and you have to cut that shit out. So simple takeaways from this video: go on your feed right now and just look at everything that's negative and just delete it from your fucking feed. Just hide from your feed, just like as if you're unsubscribing on your inbox, which I think you should also do. Just get rid of everything that is slowly poison dripping you with negativity. Poison dripping as if, like, post by post, bit by bit, day by day, you're getting hit with little, like, oh, this bad thing, this negative thing. And it all adds up into you having this negative worldview of the future's bleak, of I ain't shit, of like, I have no control, I'm a fucking small person. Bullshit. Get rid of every little thing. Get rid of every little influence, the people around you. Like, you should be fucking militant with this shit. Don't accept just this random poison drip of negativity, because it's gonna consume you. If you follow most news sites, you'll find that most of it is negativity. It does nothing, it only adds negativity to your life. It only makes your life worse, because it changes your perception on the world, and it changes your perception on the future, on what you should do, and your actions and beliefs. So cut that shit out. Next, decide to just take on a fucking positive view of the world. Understand that people are good, are naturally good. Whether you believe it or not, just have a stake in the sand on your belief system. Actually start curating your beliefs to feel that not only should you have like a realistic view of the world, but just don't be sucked into the negativity. And maybe you should be a little delusional. Maybe you should believe in yourself. Maybe you should love yourself. Maybe you have that delusional self-belief that you can do whatever it takes, that you can change the world. Why not? Have these beliefs and start expecting good things and look for opportunities, because they will start to manifest into your own life. And lastly, just be grateful. Just fucking realize the impossible chances that you're alive right now. And even if you can't be grateful of that, be grateful that you're functioning human, that you're healthy, maybe your friends and family are healthy, that you're alive, and that your legs are working, and that you, whatever amount of time you have left on this earth, you have those days left, and that you're gonna decide this day forward, life is amazing. I'm gonna make the most out of my life. And that's how you should orient yourself, okay? Anyways, it's been Steve. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.